Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hate saying that, it sounds really weird. I need to really stop saying that. And welcome back to my room, more like. So I'll quickly show you how I've been getting on with my Proactiv. For those that don't know, I've been part of what was that? I've been part of a Proactiv campaign for the last I think almost just over a month. I have this notebook where I've kind of been noting everything down. Been very organised with this. I'm very proud of myself. Noting down, to begin with, I was noting down every single day, I think up to the week 4, because my kind of skin started to just be this very similar and the same, and I didn't have much to write. Like yeah, I didn't have much to write on my like 4th or 5th week, so I just kind of ended up doing like 5th week how I felt, and then 6th week, and then I'm gonna obviously carry on. But I thought I'll update you. I hope you find this interesting, just in case you're looking to kind of invest in Proactiv, because I know it's not like a couple of pounds, it's, you know, it's still an investment. So yeah, let's get started. Maybe to begin with, I'll tell you what my skin was like. And actually, I'm going to embarrassingly put some photos in. I mean, I say that, it's actually on my blog. There's a blog post on it. So go have a read if you like. I'll link it down below for you. There's a full-on blog post about my skin and kind of before photos. I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm going to have to add a photo, my before photo in this video. So, ready? Here it comes. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, I know. I was very embarrassed and very, yeah. I didn't really want to share that, but as I'm part of something where I'm trying to improve, I thought it's a must. It's like doing one of them before kind of, I don't know, fitness photos, I guess. No one wants to share that. Like, pretty much had everything you can name. I had kind of larger spots that were quite getting quite uncomfortable. I had tiny little ones. I had like blackheads, whiteheads, like everything. And I think in that photo that you saw, I actually had like a coleslaw, I think, around my lip as well. Like it was getting really blocked up. Like I could feel that my skin is getting blocked up, and I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but I wanted my skin to breathe. I needed something to just clean my face properly. And for those that have great skin, you will not understand, but when your skin is constantly blocked up and you wear makeup and or just it feels blocked up, my skin, like I've always been a clean person. I've always cleaned my face and used a toner and so on. So it was not that I wasn't cleaning my face. I was never the girl to go bed with my makeup on. I would always religiously clean my face end of the day. It was just, I don't know, it just really felt really blocked up, and I felt really, to a point I was getting really uncomfortable, and I wouldn't want to like run to the shop with no makeup on, and that's sad. That's really, really sad. Like, why should I feel like that? And yeah, so without getting upset about it, I thought I'll do something about it. And around that time, I actually was so, I don't know if you believe in like law of attraction, or like thinking of things that should happen to you, or attracting those things. I'm really starting to kind of get into all of that, and I started to really, I guess I was just thinking, all right, what can I do to get my skin better? I started to take some vitamins, started to take my, just the usual kind of vitamin C, all the vitamins you can think of. And then I actually had a girl called Robin contact me who basically asked me whether I wanted to be part of the Proactiv campaign. So I was just like, what is going on? So I'm not here to talk about no law of attraction, and if you don't believe in it, it's fine, but it was something else. I just couldn't believe, I literally said to her, like, I can't believe you've actually emailed me about this, because I've been thinking about something that I need to do something. Anyway, too much blabbing on. So what I then started to do is basically go to the very first event, which if you want to have a look at, I've got it in like a couple videos before this. It was back in January. I just had one of the ladies actually just assess my skin and basically get the full pack of Proactiv, which included everything. So I'm going to talk you through that, just in case you maybe just received your kit, or maybe you have never tried it before. I'll just kind of talk you through what I've been personally doing. I've set up this little baby, which is like basically a face, like you turn it on and then you can turn it on again, and it goes even faster, which I never use because I feel like it's a bit much. My skin is very sensitive, so I felt like it was a bit much. So sometimes I don't even turn it on, and I just use this on my skin basically. So it's really just like a face cleanser brush, whatever you want to call it. It's called Deep Cleansing Brush, that's it. Not gonna lie, I've used a couple other brushes, or sometimes I don't use a brush. It's not a, I wouldn't say that's like the absolute must-have. It's more of the actual face wash. So the face wash that I have, oh my god, is downstairs. So to begin with, I used the Skin Smoothing Exfoliator Facial Cleanser. I've been using it for 2 months, practically almost 2 months. So I would say I still have half of it. It's about here. So yeah, kind of halfway there. So I would say probably still another 2 months that I can use this, which is really good, I think. So start with the face. It's got like little bits in it, so it does exfoliate your face as well, which is really good. To begin with, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like when you have lots of blemishes and spots, you don't really want to rub too hard on it, on your skin, because it's already sensitive, it's already red. So I don't go in full on like, or with the brush, like I don't go in fully. I just kind of very carefully kind of go around my face and stuff. So yeah, so that was my like number one that I use. Then I come back, and then obviously you believe that you've washed your makeup off, which you have, but a lot of the time you'd be so surprised, and every single time I'm like, oh my god, I swear I washed it properly this time. There's always a few bits left, whether it's around the ears, around the neck. You still find a few makeup bits, and obviously you can see on the pad that it's makeup. So this is when I use the retexturizing toner. It's kind of rubbing off soon, but yeah, so again, I'm almost, I would say like halfway there. Just use the toner, basically go around the skin. Again, it makes my skin a little bit red, definitely cleans it fully. And this is where I feel really clean, that I never personally would feel with my previous facial cleansers, because I was so worried about the whole exfoliation, little bits of it. I always used to use facial cleansers that were very smooth and very nice, kind of for the skin, and then I used to sometimes forget, not gonna lie, sometimes forget the toner and then just go bed kind of thing. Maybe put a bit of face cream or something. The toner, I would use the Pore Targeting Treatment, which is basically like a facial cream, but it targets the pores. So I just kind of used this basically straight after the toner. And then I use the Complexion Perfecting Hydrator, which is basically a face moisturizer. So it kind of just leaves your skin really nice and moisturized after this. I'm a bit like, almost, I still have loads left actually. I'm like here. So yeah, so still got loads left, which is super good. So it just means kind of like it is worth the money in the end. Obviously if it helps the skin, that's kind of the main priority, and everything else is like a little extra. So just to quickly show you, I won't go into it too much. I've used half of these already. These are mark fading pads, so they actually, oh my god, right, so if you haven't used these before, I full on thought it was like just a little like pad kind of thing, and you're just gonna go around the face, whatever, because it just said basically says a specialized product designed to enhance your current skincare regime, apply onto clean skin at night. So basically it always says apply it at night and only use it once a week. And I was like, why can you only use it once a week? And I just was really curious to try it basically, and I realized it's one of them, if you've ever had like a face peel, I guess, like a full-on, almost like I don't know, it's quite drying, so it kind of dries out the area, especially if you've got blemishes or like a affected area on like anywhere. This is really good to kind of go through the whole face before you go to bed, kind of leave it for a bit and then put the hydrator on. So it's just really good to kind of I don't know, it almost like burns a little bit. It almost felt like you know, you should get those spot creams that you just put on like your spots and it burns a little bit. That's basically how it feels. It feels like it's in the affected areas, you'll feel it tingles a little bit. I've used up half of those, and I'm sure there was a week where I used it twice in a week, so it's probably not good, but yeah, it just almost feels like you clean the skin even more if you've had like a breakout or something. Another thing that I've been really loving from the Proactiv thing is the Skin Purifying Mask. So it's a facial mask. It comes out like quite like greeny, like, and by the way, I did not plan to wear a jumper that kind of matches the Proactiv branding. That was just like, I was just wearing this. But yeah, so this is the face mask, which it says you can use it, leave on for 10 minutes and rinse off with warm water. It can be used up to 3 times a week. So whenever, I guess, you feel like you want your skin, like yesterday, it was a Saturday, so I kind of felt like my skin needed a bit of, I don't know, when you're laying there in a bath and you're like, what should I do? Let me put a face mask on. So that's pretty much it. And I just thought I'll quickly kind of maybe read a few bits from my diary, which was to begin with, week 1, day 1. Skin is very blemished, redness, whiteheads, blackheads, all over. Most affected area is chin and neck area. So that was Wednesday the 18th of January. So yeah, it's kind of like, it was just getting, even let's say like after a week of using it, skin feels, oh, I remember, this is what I was going to tell you. Oh my god, I was thinking there's something else that I was going to tell you. To begin with, I remember I was told to use the face cleanser twice a day, so in the morning and then in the evening. And as I was doing that, in the very first week, I noticed my skin felt very dry, and I could just feel that my skin was getting dry, and I didn't like it. It just didn't feel right. And this is where I wanted to really say, like, listen to your skin. Same way with like fitness routines, I always say, like, listen to your body, listen to what it's telling you, because most likely it's almost telling you what it needs. I felt like my skin was drying up too much, and I just knew instantly, and I've got it down in day 5, that's what I just saw, that I stopped using my face cleanser in the mornings, and I just kind of went straight to the toner in the morning, because obviously in the morning I don't have any makeup on, so I didn't feel the need to even kind of cleanse my face again. Yeah, and I've got quite an oily skin. I just felt like I was taking too much of the oils, if that makes sense. So I just, yeah, so my personal preference, I only use the face cleanser once in the evening when I'm cleaning my face, basically. And then after that, from what I can remember, I think it was in 2 weeks, I think after 2 weeks I started to really feel the difference. I really started to feel, I remember my friend was like, oh my god, like, she said something like, you're glowing, and I was like, oh, thanks, babe. I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, your skin just seems to be glowing, and that's exactly how I felt. I think it was 2 weeks in. First week my skin was just as bad, so don't get scared if your skin is really still bad. The dermatologist actually told us that, she was like, for the first 4 weeks, in fact, she said, the first 4 weeks, don't get scared if your skin actually gets worse, because what it's actually doing is getting inside the skin and really clearing out everything, even like previous blockages or anything. I'm not really good with this explaining and these fingers in the air, but she basically told us, don't be afraid if you see that your skin actually gets worse. First week my skin was just not getting any better, and I think maybe that was my period of kind of getting it out of my system. Week 2 was kind of getting a little bit better. Week 3, week 4 kind of just slowly clearing up, and then week 6 now I can honestly say I feel much more confident. Like today I drove from my boyfriend's house just like with no makeup, and then for me personally that's a big achievement thing for me that I really wanted to do. Like it was just like my little goal, that I can walk around and not feel like, that sounds horrible, but like I just didn't feel very pretty when I didn't have foundation or something to even out my skin, because I still have, like, as in, I'm not here to say my skin is perfect now, but now it's more realistic. I get like a spot there, it's more kind of realistic rather than before. It was almost like, what's up with my skin? It was getting really blocked up and was constantly getting worse. So now I just feel like it's a bit, just better as an overall. Still have like blemishes and stuff, and still getting lots, what I still find, I'm still getting lots of like whiteheads and blackheads, and I feel like that's the clearing. I'm still going through the clearing stage for that, but I have been much happier to kind of see my skin better, and it does really mean a lot to me, especially when, like, I don't know, you know, like my job involves a lot of being on camera or taking photos and like meeting people and speaking to them face to face, and then when you're like feeling conscious about your face, it's very hard. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope I didn't make this too long. I just really wanted to share kind of, I've had a few girls just asked like, how are you doing with it, and I thought, why not make a video to share with you guys. I'm gonna make a blog post on this as well in more details, because I feel like it's nice. Some people prefer kind of reading about it, some people prefer watching a video. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this is helpful in any way in case you're looking to buy or invest into Proactiv, or yeah, whatever it is. Maybe you just wanted to find out, does it even work, kind of thing. And I'm not gonna lie, like, to begin with I was like, okay, we'll see, like, we'll see if it actually even does anything. But so far, 6 weeks in, I'm very happy, and I hope it carries on, and I hope my skin only gets better, and kind of I can keep it up. Basically, that's what I hope to do. I hope to keep it up, because so far so good. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful in any way. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. My videos are almost all the time kind of fitness, beauty, fashion related, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.